Prepare to qualify.
You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll certainly wonder why. You're listening to a semi-useless show.
Hello to all the schmoes out there. Welcome to another edition of a semi-useless show. Which I don't know if we should change it back to watching instead of listening now.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna say, sounds great, but damn,
Yeah,
it's not right.
all good. We're back to reality, back to normal.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
By fan request.
dividends. There's tons of viewers as there used to be.
Yes, of course.
I'm
Fuck
your
yeah.
host, Jim. Right over here we have Bill, our co-host.
Bill, me later.
Okay, nice.
Brought to you by PayPal.
And next to him we have our schmo host, Sam.
Howdy do.
Howdy do that?
I wasn't expecting that.
Wait, is your name Howdy Do? Or are you saying Howdy Do?
It's howdy do now.
Howdy Do.
How do you do now? Like he wasn't doing good before, and
First name howdy, middle name do, last name now.
Nice.
Howdy do now.
it's Jimmy's cousin Mountain Dew.
No, it's howdy do now. Like howdy D and O-W.
Howdy do now?
Yeah, howdy do now.
Jesus fucking Christ! It's
Moving
got off
on.
of rock star.
Moving on. So yeah. I guess Sam, we'd have to give him a break. So let's move right into this KitKat story that Billy was talking about with me a little bit earlier. He didn't
Oh
get
sure.
into much detail, but
Throw it all on me. Well, there's
Yeah.
still no details except for this fucking. God, I got something in my eye. Thought the beer was gonna get out of there.
oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I did this and it was swelling. We can do this
Yeah.
now because we can see it again. One
Right.
time I straight poured beer right in my eye because nothing worked. I was like, this thing's been in my eye for 2 days, and then I just put a beer bottle up to it, and I was like, well, it's alcohol. We can clean it out with alcohol.
I'll tell you what, one time there was a there's something this is just gonna sound gay though. But I'll just say it's a pubic hair. There you go, like Larry David.
Are you saying it? Because that's gonna sound gay no matter what.
I know. No, but there's something stuck in my throat. Could have been a pubic hair, a woman's pubic hair, just like Larry David. For like
Oh.
it was like 3 months. Like it felt like a popcorn kernel just like stuck somewhere in here. 3 months, it would not go away.
Mm-hmm.
And that reminds me of like your situation, but expanded to 3 months.
I think it was a Popeye kernel.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Do you have your tonsils out?
No.
Because it could have been one of those little like tonsil stone things. You ever get those?
I think Billy's. Didn't you cough up a lung one time or something, Billy?
I coughed up a piece of my brain, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It's pink or something.
Yeah, no. A tonsil stone is like, it's almost like a buildup of like the plaque that's on your teeth,
Yeah.
but it's not like it's a ball that gets stuck in your tonsil.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can only see it if you like open your mouth real wide and use a flashlight. And but it
But
feels
that-
like there's something in your throat.
It sounds like you're doing a joke. Like
You can only see my ball in your mouth if you open real wide.
like what's that joke that you say it and it's like I bet you can't do this and it looks like you're sucking a dick. I'm trying to think of what it is. I can't remember what it
Kind
is.
of like with the girls where you can't touch your elbows behind your back or something.
Something like that. Yeah, it's the same thing. It was something to do with you can't bob your head and do something else at the same time.
Mhm.
And let's
Or
say
you-
you're sucking a dick.
Or you're like, oh yeah, that's true. Anyway, so Billy,
So the
back to
KitKat.
the story.
Yeah, go on with that.
Somehow I got out of that. My fault.
I like to
Let's see.
sidetrack sometimes.
Yeah, it was me. When you get something in your eye, it's like it's annoying, you know.
Yeah.
So the KitKat story's in my eye. This young lawyer, don't even know his name. They have no other facts. He found some KitKats that are full of chocolate, so there's no wafers or whatever inside.
I think his name's Bob Blah Blah.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Does he have a law blog?
Yep.
All right. So yeah, KitKat. He opened it up, and saw that I guess it was just if there's no wafers inside, wouldn't that mean that it's just all chocolate? Why don't they just say we found an all chocolate Kit Kat, which obviously wouldn't make it a Kit Kat anymore, but yeah. So I consider them lucky because that chocolate's pretty good. I'd go for like a full chocolate version of it. I mean, Kit Kats are great. I like Twix and Kit Kats are always a good go-to. I'd be very upset if I had a Twix that was all chocolate, but maybe not so much as Kit Kat.
You know how with Captain Crunch they had like the Oops All Berries?
Yeah,
Kit Kat should have Oops All Chocolate or something.
Yeah.
they should. Maybe they were trying to go for that by accident. Like I was talking about it earlier, the kid's a lawyer, so or guy. I think it's a young. He's going to school or some shit to be a lawyer. So if he actually ends up, he's gonna sue Kit Kat Company, which nobody was saying like the amount, but
There's
supposedly it's
ludicrous.
excessive.
$2.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That'd be twice the.
How does he possibly sue for more than the Kit Kat's worth?
Yeah, if he did 400%.
Yeah, because he got the chocolate, so
Yeah.
he should get like 50% of whatever a Kit Kat bar costs.
If he opened a banana and there was a turd inside, then I could see that. You know what I mean? But when you open a Kit Kat and it's like, oh, okay, so there's more chocolate, big fucking deal. But I think it's because he's a lawyer and it'd be a high profile. He already has advertising. The fact that it even happened to him, I mean, it's newsworthy. I had to hear it. So if he ends up suing them and winning, I'd say that's probably like gonna promote. You know, it's so crazy that if he actually wins, he could become a high-profile lawyer over that.
I hope he wins, and then they're like, Kit Kat owes you 89 cents, and you have to pay
Yes.
their legal fees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
Like
be awesome.
countersued or something.
Well, like I was saying before, like even if he sued for 400% more than the actual cost of the product itself, he'd just be like, I got $5 and free advertising. You know what I mean?
I know, but I don't know. I know they say no publicity is bad publicity, but who wants to take on a stupid lawyer as their lawyer? I don't know.
Who takes on a lawyer as their lawyer?
No, a stupid lawyer as their lawyer.
Oh,
Well,
you mean like?
something this stupid?
Well, you know, not to badmouth John Morgan, but like when you become a high-profile lawyer, sometimes you just do things that other lawyers won't do. Like he talked about his dog on commercials, you know, because he wants to be family-oriented and stuff like that. But like if he was starting out, nobody would give a shit about his dog. They'd be like, "How can you defend me?" You know. And Lou was talking about it. He's like he saw other lawyers doing the same thing after that because they follow.
Yeah, Ruin Ziffer does that too.
Yeah.
They do like the family thing and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it used to be motorcycle.
That's stupid.
I know.
They're very smart, so I don't know.
No, it's just a typical thing that people would do. They use their dog for pull on heartstrings and stuff like that, and it's cheesy for a lawyer, but he knows it works, and then they all follow him. So
Right, but how does that relate to the Kit Kat thing?
everything, because like you're a high-profile lawyer and you don't need to do it, and then you result to sappy things, and this is sappy. So, I mean, come on, John.
Stupid.
No,
I mean,
it's stupid for him to do it too. It's ridiculous.
dog?
He doesn't need to. He could be retired if he wants to be. John Morgan would be the guy that would take on the Kit Kat case.
Yeah, but
He
now
would
it's
probably-
Yeah, I agree. I think you would.
He would do it. That's my point. That's the transition into this is he can because he could be retired
He's
if he
done-
wants to be. So a high-profile lawyer will take on a case like this.
He took on the I don't know if he won or lost, but the Zenaida Gonzalez thing with remember that
right.
with Casey
Well,
Anthony.
She deserved to have representation because she
I know, but I don't think.
he was using her name, so that
I-
girl couldn't get a job.
But if she just made up the name, then she can't get anything. I don't think.
Right, but she gave like an address and everything.
But then I get it. Yeah,
But it's not like a normal name, Zenaida Gonzalez.
I know. Maybe it's
Like-
or we could look it up. It could be like the most famous Mexican woman name or something. You know,
Right. But no, it was that same Zenaida Gonzalez. She like was babysitting or not
okay.
something at like an apartment building where Zenaida lived, and she saw that name before. So I don't know.
Unless
So you
Zach
think
Gonzalez
Morgan
really did kill.
I haven't seen him do anything stupid. John Morgan is all I'm saying.
He'll take the
Like,
KitKat case.
lies and stuff like that.
He was talking about how his brother could eat a piece of chocolate with marijuana in it or THC in it, and that's all he needs is a couple pieces of chocolate. So he'll take the case on. He'll be like, we don't want wafers in it anymore, and we're going to call it a zigzag bar now.
That's funny. So, speaking of John Morgan, who I'm gonna make like a weird transition.
Yeah, segue.
Just do it.
Dines with Obama quite a bit.
What's that?
Who has Obama over all the time and has the Clintons over.
Is this
Hillary
true?
Clinton. What's that?
This is true?
Yeah.
Are they going to see his dog? Or because that seems to be very important. Oh, okay. It's probably just to see his dog because that's the most important thing in the world to him. So.
Or to honor him for his money. He probably spends like
Yeah, of course.
10
We all know
million
that.
on that
And
dude.
here we go.
Yeah.
Speaking of bitches, Hillary Clinton.
Yes. Exactly.
Hey, be careful. She could be your next president.
But Sam was telling me that she won the caucus. Was it Iowa?
I just wanted to say caucus on there. That's
I know.
all.
Iowa?
Yeah, she
Iowa
won.
and caucus?
I was reading the story some more. I keep getting different stories. I keep. Now this isn't any official government regulated thing. The caucuses, they're separate, and then they all agree that I'll run for president.
But the caucus is big.
Yeah, she's really big with the caucus.
Yeah.
Well, I just think that there's a big hole here that nobody's discussing. Like there's a gap.
It needs to be filled with the caucus.
That's what I'm thinking too. Like I don't know too much about it, but I do know that it's a widespread type of thing, you know. So I mean, it's probably important to fill that void.
Right.
You know?
Are you setting up for a joke? Where's the joke part?
That was pretty funny.
This is supposed to be a joke? Who's
I don't know.
for what? Joking for what?
The way you were saying widespread thing that needs to be filled.
See, I don't know. Like if somebody's gonna go out there and then just, you know, worry about something and figure that they have to fill up a hole with Dukakis.
Right.
Hillary
It's
Clinton.
important enough to talk about. I mean, I'm even interested in it. I mean, the last thing that you want to do is try to fill a hole with Dukakis and just stand there with,
Why
know,
are you saying Dukakis?
Dukakis.
Day caucus. D-E caucus. Like earlier.
What are we talking
I already
about?
forgot my name. We're talking about how Hillary Clinton just loves tossing.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Sadly.
Right.
So she has TNS, tossing neck syndrome.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had taco neck. Do you remember?
the story? We're like way caught up on bad joke after bad joke.
Well, I was going to talk about Tex neck. That's TNS.
Well.
I know, but Sam never even finished the story.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's get serious.
So anyway, she
Nah.
is either I can't remember. We don't check facts on the show, so
Mm.
it's either you just have to guess or look it up yourself. It's either she won the total Iowa caucus because of 6 coin tosses, and I'll get to the 6th part later in a minute, in 30 seconds. It's either that she won the whole state or she won a few counties. I heard like is either one state or a few counties they coin tosses, but they're referring to one coin toss. So I'm guessing it has to be one of something, either one state or one county. That did Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton were so close that instead of getting off their asses and just recounting the votes over and over again, they're just like, let's just flip a coin 6 times, and Hillary Clinton won the coin toss 6 times in a row.
Jesus.
Okay, the only thing I don't get is why didn't they stop after 4 tosses? Or, you know.
I don't know. I think they just did 6. Maybe it was like best out of 6.
Was it best out of 10?
I don't know.
How many
Because-
times?
That's my biggest problem with this whole thing is when you do
Maybe
a
it's
coin,
best out of 10.
you do best 3 out of 5
6.
Usually, yeah.
most of the time.
I don't know. I just heard 6 coin tosses, and that's what everybody says. She landed each one 6. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was that. It's still totally luck involved.
Best
But
out of 10.
what's
It had
that?
It had to be best out of 10. That's the only thing that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't think.
The 6 you win.
I don't think it was just like 6 heads or 6 tails in a row. I think.
She
I'm just
called.
guessing. What's that?
She called it each time.
No, I'm guessing here. She doesn't have anything to do with this. I don't think. It's
How many
probably
times did she? How many times did she get head again?
She gets.
I don't know. I think she's out there more likely searching for tail.
Tail.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
She does
I'd
seem
say
like that type. Especially after the whole Bill thing.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think she's there calling it. She doesn't have anything to do with this. And I think it's probably just someone there, like, it's just random people. These are just like set up by like small people, even though it returns our president.
Midgets?
But anyway, yeah,
No, that's kind of weird.
there's a bunch of midgets there.
Did
And
they
then,
midget? Did they midget toss? Because
Oh,
I mean, if it's set up by a bunch of, how many times?
But
How many times did they toss a midget?
yeah,
That's what I want to know.
yeah.
I'm wondering. I don't think there's any like weird. Like they could never do this for a presidential. They have to keep counting and stuff, just like Al Gore and George Bush, because it's actually government regulated. This when you're selecting the I think pretty sure not check any facts here. When you're selecting the Democratic or Republican nominee, it's not government at all. It's just like they're all agree that okay, if he wins, then I'll drop out.
Just a party, yeah.
Yeah,
It makes sense.
like technically you can.
Why wouldn't you do a coin toss? I mean, they played rock paper scissors when Obama was elected.
I'm sure Hillary chose scissoring.
What?
I tried to play the sad trombone, but it was like crazy low.
Oh, okay. So you gave it to me twice. Well, it was
Can't hear
rusty.
it, no.
Maybe it's because it was rusty. The
Must
old
have
rusty trombone.
Just like Clinton.
Jesus Christ. Does your guys' neck hurt?
Speaking of Clinton, you try any good cigars lately?
Yeah. No, I haven't. I bought a bunch of them, but I haven't tried any good ones. Actually, I've actually bought cigars that I know are good, and I smoked them and they weren't good. So.
You ever dip the tip?
Only if it's chocolate.
Nice. I like. Do people actually do that though? Not in the sexual way, like.
You use cigars for. You think I just watch people bang people with cigars just because I smoke cigars?
No, I'm saying, in reality, do you ever dip a cigar into anything, like the tip of it?
I actually did take a Cuban, and I dipped a Cuban in some cinnamon, and I just smoked the end of it
I don't get the cinnamon joke.
for a little while. I puffed on it. I puffed on a Cuban spicy cigar. No, I did. Seriously, I did. I bought a bundle of cheap cigars. I actually sprayed them down with this. Huh?
How are
No, they weren't really Cubans. No, I was just trying to be funny, but that
Oh.
ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Until semi uses facts.
Hopefully.
No, that's only gonna happen. No, I tried doing it with a bundle once. I sprayed them down, like just misted them, put them in a bag, let them sit, let them dry, misted them, put them in a bag. I did actually taste like a little bit of a cinnamon flavor when I tried it. The rest of them got all warped and shit.
Is there like a little thing of dip
No.
that you dip the tip of your cigar in?
No, I don't think so. Unless I mean, you can dip it in like in liquors and shit like that. Like the end of it, boom, and then light it up, and you kind of get that flavor on your tongue and your lips or whatever, and kind of smokes a little harder. See, the thing is liquor will open up the pores in your tongue a little bit, like certain kinds of liquor. You know, just by sipping it, not mixed, and then it enhances the flavor of the cigars. Supposedly, I tried it once and.
Whoa. We're getting. You sounded way too useful and smart right there. I
don't want to do that.
Knocked it off.
Easy.
Anybody's neck hurt?
You said something about like pores on a
Oh
tongue
God.
from liquors, and I actually gained like an IQ point when you said that.
Sorry about that.
Hey,
My fault.
Say something dumb, Sam, real quick.
Why are you gonna switch it over to him? I'm the professional.
All right, say something dumb then.
Anybody's neck hurt?
God.
Text neck syndrome.
Okay, yeah. I was bringing that up next. That is next on my list. Look, KitKat, coin toss.
Text.
Can't
Can't
see
read
it.
anything. Okay, there we go.
What the hell did that say on there? I think it said.
Wait, what is the neck? What is you talking about? The neck? Is it something referring to the last show we did, or?
No, my neck hurts, and I think it's from texting. Because you go like this when you text.
Oh, I thought you
There
were talking
for a
about
little
because of a situation that happened in the last show that involved necks.
Oh, that. No, we don't
Oh, I
want
thought
to
you were
talk
talking about that, so I was laughing.
text neck syndrome. That's okay. I gotcha. Yeah, inside joke.
I thought you like use the talk to text quite a bit.
I do now,
Yeah.
but I still go like, well, if I'm driving, I go like this, and then I'm bending my head back like this.
Right.
I'm like, text Jimmy. Semi-useless facts on the show tonight.
You actually like lean your chair back a little bit, so while you're driving, you're like looking up at your ceiling.
Looking at the ceiling, yeah.
It's pretty.
Kind of
sick.
like, it's just as safe as when somebody during rush hour, somebody rides my ass, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna make a phone call right now, just piss them off more.
Right.
Sometimes I don't even care. Like I'll just, like I called you earlier, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave a little bit of a message here too, instead of hanging up. I'll just let them. Yep, I'm on the phone now. Since you ride my ass, I'm gonna piss you off more.
Earlier that we were going to talk about this, I thought there was like an actual story about it. I didn't know it was a personal issue.
I feel like
No. There's a story.
I feel like
I just don't know it.
I'm gonna before we get into that. I feel like you know how like the big one was talking while driving and shit. Nobody even gives a shit about that anymore. As soon as they started the texting while driving,
I know.
You're basically instantly you're allowed to talk on your phone again while you drive.
Yep.
As soon as the texting started, it's just that much, not even close as bad.
Yeah.
You still got a hand. I mean,
I'm gonna invent a bumper
some
sticker.
people only have one arm that drive, so it's like it's distracting. I understand that totally, but really, it's just
skip places and like forget everything that I just did when I'm on the phone.
Oh, I cannot concentrate at all when I'm on the phone. Even sitting at the computer, I can't play a game or anything. I have to pause it completely.
I work better.
On the phone.
I could drive better, and this is not somebody that says like, "Oh, I drive better when I'm drunk." If somebody's talking to me while I'm playing video games, I'll whoop that ass. Like if I play like
you can't do it.
Back in the day, I used to play Tekken. I was better at playing Tekken when people talk.
Do it, yeah. It's actually something to do with the phone. Like even if I had it on speakerphone, I'd be like trying to pay attention to it because we're talking about something else. If you and me are talking, it's going to be about the game if we're playing.
Yeah, but Billy likes when you talk about something else.
Yeah, like if I'm playing and somebody's talking shit to me, I play better and I listen. You know what I mean? Like nobody could talk shit to me while I'm playing except for Larry because he always whooped my ass.
I could totally play good like that.
He whooped my ass no
more
matter what.
motivated to kick your ass.
The way Billy uses his ears, I kind of use my eyes for some games. Like for example, like Galaga, I never look at my ship at the bottom. I'm always looking at the top. And I never look where my ship is, ever.
That's good. I mean, that's a good skill set for those type of games, like hand-eye coordination, but don't look exactly at what is moving, you know, that you're moving. It's looking at everything else.
They're going, and I'm like, okay, now I know kind of where I'm at, and I got to go this way, you know?
But bringing back the TNS, there used to be another TNS, aside from text neck syndrome, and it was taco neck syndrome. I don't know if you guys remember that. I think they had some athletes do that. Remember at Taco Bell?
Yeah, I think so.
Where they showed it, they're like, you can get
After
TNS.
They were doing like the Taco Bell dog. It was like a little bit after that, right?
Taco Bell dog?
Dog, yeah, like.
Oh, the
Taco Bell.
I thought you were talking about like a hot dog taco or something.
No, like the Chihuahua.
Taco Bell dog. I actually forgot about that thing.
Damn, a hot dog taco. Pretty good.
It's a talk dog. So, anyways, enough of the TNS. What do we want to do now?
What hasn't Taco Bell done? Speaking of that, like they always come up with crazy stuff. Now they have like
Doritos tacos are good.
I'm trying to think of what they could do next. Like, let's try and predict what Taco Bell will do next.
Why don't they have like they don't have
delivery?
They could.
I thought they have that. I think they do have delivery some places.
Do they?
Yeah, I read that story. Look it up real quick. I was gonna, but
Oh, me?
Even-
All right.
yeah,
It used to be run for the border. Now it should be run from the border.
right. Well, they have a thing.
How did they get away with run for the border?
Yeah, they're testing delivery story at 200 stores.
Yeah. See, I have the app, and like, if you download the app and order on it, once a month you get like 50% off of your order. Your complete order. You could order something for like $50 and it'll be $25.
Really?
Yeah. And you get that once a month just for ordering it from their app.
That is awesome. Do you realize how much $25, even just $25 worth of a Taco Bell order gets you?
I know. Oh
It's
my,
ridiculous.
Get you
$50.
another Taco Bell order of $25 the next month.
I couldn't even eat that much Taco Bell within the next few days, you know? It's always better fresh. Better fresh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, delivery service. All right, so Taco Bell didn't they motivate McDonald's to stay open later, technically?
I don't know. I heard that like it's not even a global. Like they advertise the crap out of like up until 1 a.m., but it's not even everywhere. Like you were saying that, I think, Jimmy, right?
I'm
Or
not
something
sure.
else?
No.
Oh, I heard it.
That was my thing. I was surprised that it was only 1 a.m. I think. I used to be like, why are they celebrating so much that they're open to 1 a.m.? Because McDonald's is open 24 hours. That was just where I live.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, that didn't make sense to me. I was like, why are they so proud of that?
Yeah.
Great.
Where you live?
Wasn't it like great even late or something? Their slogan.
Was that McDonald's?
No, that was Taco Bell.
Oh, Taco Bell. They just
okay.
called it fourth meal.
They did do that too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
I don't understand how they got away with all these things. Like after McDonald's had to drop the supersize thing because of supersize me, and then McDonald's or Taco Bell just goes for fourth meal. Like there had to be somebody at the table, like McDonald's is getting heat for even having the name supersize on the menu, and they're like, "Fuck it, it's fourth meal." Now people eat 4 times a day,
Yeah.
Right.
and
Well,
then they did it, and it worked.
Why didn't like they ever go after 7-Eleven for like double, triple big gulp or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably because it's just 7-Eleven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's needed.
Wendy
It's
should know
necessary.
because
Like 7-Eleven wasn't trying to force you to like they never said, "Oh, why don't you go double gulp it for this much more?" Like at
Right.
the end of your order, they'd always be like, "Would you like to supersize that and try and make it bigger?" I think that was the
Yep.
main problem.
Probably.
Wendy's should stay open
understand
longer because Wendy's should stay open longer because I remember it being like 10 o'clock a long time ago. I was playing World of Warcraft and there's these stoners
It's a
in
long
the
time
voice
ago.
Stoner like 2007. Stoners in the voice chat
It's like
Or just
30 years
won't-
ago.
won't shut up about Baconators.
Oh God! But you know what was great about the Baconators back then? They actually had like a drizzle cheddar cheese. Now they don't have that anymore. That's what made the Baconator great. It made it so good. I ate one so fast one time that I didn't chew the bacon, and the bacon got caught in my throat, cut my esophagus, and it took like 3 weeks for it to go. Like it felt like bacon was in my throat the whole time because it did something that like
it's like-
sliced. Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible,
Yeah,
but
meat
it was
stuck in your
still
throat.
worth it because it's a Baconator. It was the original.
Meat stuck in your throat.
Yeah, nobody likes meat in their throat.
Right.
Pork.
Maybe that's what was in your throat, Sam.
Nah.
Nah, it was just some guy named Harry. I mean, it was something Harry. So,
Yeah, so let's
game talk segment?
what's that?
Want to talk game stuff?
Yeah, do a little bit of gaming.
Okay.
I asked Sam earlier. I asked Sam earlier if he had any like game stuff, and he said no. So. But
Yeah,
then
he didn't, but I did.
talking about it a little bit.
I'm just taking over Sam's spot, so whatever he's getting paid, just pay me that.
I'll issue some 2 cents into it.
Okay.
I have a good game drop.
All right.
All right, that's it.
I did hear that in a game once, but it was over a microphone.
Sam semi-useless facts.
Were people like running around during
Yeah,
it?
actually, it was Jason did it. He was I I think it was Jason. Yeah, he was
Gary's
in.
mod.
No, Zombie Panic Source.
Oh, okay.
And we just like, what was he doing? He was like the last one alive, and all the zombies were chasing him. And he's just running around in a circle, having a fall, and he's just playing that over his microphone.
That's funny.
Yeah,
All
that's
right, go
funny.
on with your.
Which is even more hilarious because he could take out 1,000 zombies in 1 second, but he
I know.
decided to have them chase him instead.
He's ridiculously good at first-person shooters.
Headshots.
Yeah.
Retarded headshots, just
Yeah.
kapooyah.
Yep.
But yeah. So Simant coming back, from what I hear.
Is it really Simant, or is it like someone else making it? 'Cause EA
I saw Simant. I'm gonna
have to
or
fact
maybe
check
it was Ant Simulator.
You guys talk. I'll look up the.
Yeah, see if it's Simant or Ant Simulator. Now, if it's Ant Simulator, I'm assuming it's basically just going to be like Simant but better. And I'm glad that you helped me, or you helped me. I'm glad that you built my computer, Sam, with the great fucking graphics, awesome sound card, so I could just get excited about Simant.
That's all right. I play a lot of games that don't need it either. It's just once in a while I get that one game like Grand Theft Auto or Metal Gear Solid, and then Witcher.
Yeah, I'm gonna get playing some more of that too. I got to do a bunch of tow truck.
I don't see anything regarding EA or Will Wright for Simant.
Yeah, but it's probably not an EA thing. Maybe it is just Ant Simulator, and then it'll be on Steam, and then it'll be like ridiculous graphics.
Now, is it going to be
Probably to where I can't even play it.
I wonder if it's actually going to be an Ant Simulator. I'm going to look it up some more. Let's see. Ant Simulator beta.
It's probably 10 years in the making.
Is it going to be an Ant
considering-
Simulator, or is it going to be like something like not as like Ghost Simulator, where it's not really a simulator, it's just ghosts doing stupid shit?
No, if it's Ant Simulator, I'm sure it could only be just like the old one or better, which was just basically.
Well, actually, I'm looking at it now. It's like a first person or like really close up for ants.
First person.
I don't know, not first person, but like maybe I don't know, but close up. I can see like these tentacles. Like
I don't want to actually be an ant. I want it to be like old.
that
Sim.
is an Ant Simulator though.
Yeah, but Simant was better.
I know, but
simulator.
Simant's not really correct name.
Strategy. You know what I mean?
I know.
You know,
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
nothing in The Sims was actually you simulate.
just The Sims, kind of, sort of.
You weren't like their face though.
Yeah, but you're simulating their life, kind of. I don't know. It doesn't have to be like that to be similar. Like, usually they're first person if it's a real simulator, but I don't know. It's
yeah.
they're raw. They're not named right correctly.
Same ant, just like the way they had it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
but
mean,
ant.
You
What
weren't
do you call
actually a city. You weren't actually like a building going up.
no,
I know.
no, it was just a fucking ant.
But-
Actually, all you did was make ants. I should have called it Ant Stimulator.
But I can see how something called Ant Simulator could be you playing as an ant, also.
Right. I actually think that might be pretty cool.
It could be, yeah. But
If
that's
they
what I'm
do
seeing
it
so
right.
far. I don't see a sim ant though. You might have to look for like a different game that's like that side view kind of thing, but not ants. I don't know. Maybe even like some kind of game with people doing that kind of shit.
I'll tell you what's going on. Nobody's
Is
going to get
Brian
excited
Anderson-
about it. Huh?
Hey, what if it was Will Wright doing it? But Will Wright.
Is Rick Moranis in it?
What?
You remember, like from?
You mean Rick Moore?
You saw like all the big ants and shit like that.
Or ants?
Rick
That's
Moore
probably what it looked like.
Antis.
Yeah, Rick Morantis. I like
But
that.
if people only care about a new sim ant if Will Wright was actually making it, probably.
That's the thing is, it would be a one-off. Like Sim Tower wasn't super popular, but it still was one of the good ones.
Yeah, but-
it was overlooked because they didn't
If
like.
it was made by the original guy today, people would get into it. They'd just be like, "Oh, it's the same guy who made The Sims and SimCity and Sim Ant."
Here's why I'm into it. I liked Simant from back in the day, and I will play an Ant Simulator again, but I won't do it in first person. I don't like doing it for first person.
Yeah.
It's not really my thing. I like to see it from the side. I like to watch from afar.
I know what you mean, because I wouldn't want.
I do.
I'd like to be controlling a colony too, like for like like for plane simulators, I want to be in the cockpit and shit. But
Yeah.
like
Sure.
for an ant simulator, I'd rather control a bunch of ants,
Exactly.
which is what SimCity was.
Trials and tribulations of ants, like a lawnmower.
Well, not even
Right.
control the ants, just control the colony in general. Yeah.
Yeah. Spiders. That's what the original Simant did. You had to battle spiders and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was the dialogue was ridiculous because or is it?
Which in real
dialogue?
life, wouldn't you just like die when they just? I don't know if they overwhelmed them, but What happens when the spider gets to an ant pile in real life? Do they actually win, or do they like?
No, it's more like you're out on your own looking for food, and the spider just gets you, one lonely ant.
Okay, you lose every time.
Them.
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Spiders go for ants.
I don't think they do either because they can't really wrap. They don't fly and they can't really wrap them. I don't know.
Right, like maybe like a flying ant that gets stuck into their web.
I do remember there's a video on the internet of like really high quality a video on the internet.
The what?
There's a video on the internet.
What is the internet?
It's the World Wide Web.
Oh, like a spider.
Spiders all over it, yeah.
On the World Wide Web, there's a video.
Oh, that little www thing. That stands for World Wide Web.
Yeah.
Stands for what?
That came after the internet, sort of. Like, because there's the internet, and then what we're using is the World Wide Web or something. I don't know.
If Hillary wins, it'll stand for women, women, women.
So, like,
yeah.
Okay, you haven't. What's the outer net then?
There's no internet.
Okay, so you have the internet.
Yeah.
I think the World Wide Web is the outer net.
Sure.
Because the internet
is just like connecting computers together, and then World Wide Web is like the web pages and shit.
Right. Exactly.
So there's a difference there.
There's intranet too.
I know intranet. That's
like a business.
I think it sounds stupid.
Intrusive.
It sounds stupid that I don't even know what it means, but I've heard it before. I know I should know what that means.
Is when it's a group of computers on the same network, like within one business.
So like a local area network. LAN.
Kind of, yeah. But it's a little different. You have I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. No, I know. It's just hooking locally, so you're sending all files directly to the computer instead of over the internet and then back to them.
Right. But there's actual websites.
Okay. That makes sense. That's what Facebook kind of was, I think, originally.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it was, or maybe he did have it on the internet and he just showed it to everybody there. I don't remember.
I love how I derailed your stories.
I already forgot it.
Much for the joke.
What story was it? Who even started
on the internet?
Oh, the video on the internet. Yeah.
Oh, forget my story. Just don't even worry about the derailment of my story.
Super duper high quality video of just zoomed in. How do they even catch this? Just there's an ant jumping off of a leaf, just into a spider. Like he's almost like this, like with his arms, like I'm dying, and he's just suiciding. Just
it was like the.
It's just like the
9/11 picture of the guy falling.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, totally related to that. Just as brutal.
It was pretty bad that I said that, but
yeah, but
it's one of the most famous pictures ever.
Yeah, I know what you mean, of a suicide, basically.
But I can only do it once.
That ant might have survived, though. Did it go right into, the spider's mouth?
It just jumped right in front of the spider, kind of touching it, and the spider even flinched. Like slow motion, high speed camera too, so it was in slow motion. So it was just and you see the spider even flinch for a second, and it's just gravity, grab.
Spider was flinching like, you got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it's just what the hell? It just instantly grabs free food though. I'm not gonna be I'll let you get away with that. He's just
I didn't even know that they ate ants. I did not that's.
They will if they jump in front of them.
Yeah,
they eat insects, so why wouldn't they?
Right.
It's the animal kingdom's
There's been ants. There's
version of welfare.
Yeah, there's been spiders that eat birds or some shit, too.
Right.
Small birds that go in the net. They just stuck there. Might as well eat it.
It's not the camel spider, is it? Or is that the
Probably.
one that the camel? I know what the camel spider is. That's the one that kind of gets stuck in between a tree crevice all the time. It's kind of wedged in there. Kind of up front on the front part of the tree crevice. The camel.
Tell you what, I don't.
The toe of the tree.
Yeah, and the toe of the tree. The camel spider kind of gets right in there.
While we're on spiders, how afraid of spiders would you be? How afraid of spiders are you? I
won't let one walk on me.
Here's what mine is. If I'm in the same room as a spider, I just have to get rid of that spider. If I see on the wall over there, I'm just be I'm gonna see that spider again. I gotta dispose of it. It's just I can't have this.
Oh, I get rid of it.
It kills me to have them in the same room.
If it's a daddy Longlegs,
that's what I was gonna get to. Right to that.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's funny. It's just like even a spider this big sitting on the wall over there, regular ass spider, I'd be like, oh god, I gotta get rid. I can't have that in my room. I gotta get rid of it somehow. I just can't deal with that being in here. Daddy
And you do that
Longlegs.
how? You don't splat it. You get it in a cup and take it out, or you just
One time I took a can of the compressed air and just turned it upside down.
Oh yeah, and you
Froze
froze
it.
Frozen spider. Frozen
What?
spider.
What?
It probably came back to
No, it's
life.
shriveled up into a ball.
Yeah,
Crusty
I think
ass ball.
dead. I'm definitely dead.
No, but yeah, but then a Daddy Longlegs. That's my whole point of this. My Daddy Longlegs is story.
Your Daddy Longlegs. You're
I'm-
like claiming
I'm-
ownership of it.
One though.
I'm
You
mumbling.
still have it. You still have it. It's in the closet.
My
behind
Daddy
you.
Longlegs story. I meant to say or something. I don't know. But if that's sitting on the wall over there, I'd just be like,
Who cares?
bother me at all. Like,
Do you
there's
want to hear my Daddy Longlegs story?
no. On the internet, like, there's this video of like, I can't remember what it was. It was there's like people talking about like, oh my god, the spider's so scary stuff, like a bunch of like videos and pictures of spiders. And there's this one that's just like a room full of Daddy Longlegs. People are flipping out about it, and usually I'd be the type like if I saw a room with spiders like that, like just everywhere, I would just almost be like, I wouldn't even mind if they rained on, like just raining spider Daddy Longlegs on them. It's weird. It's so weird. I'll just be like, I don't care about those at all.
So you might want to go to a male strip club if you like Daddy Longlegs all over you.
All right, what's your story?
My Daddy.
Change the subject to you now.
He probably just used this joke he was going to use on your reigning Daddy Longlegs.
No, this isn't a joke. This is a real story. I used to behind a fire extinguisher at the shop in
Yeah, I know.
Edgewater.
That's actually
I
like.
used to have, yeah.
Is it the
I
same-
had one Daddy Longlegs. I used to actually smack flies and mosquitoes out of the sky. Like normally I wouldn't even mess with them. And I smacked them and I'd stun them and make sure they were still alive. And I took them by their little wings and I threw them in the spider. And my Daddy Longlegs would come over. My Daddy Longlegs would come over, and not your daddy, my daddy would come over and he'd spin them up and then he'd eat them. And like I had them for like a month, and then of course Mom came by with the broom. It was just like cobweb spiders. This thing turned into a fucking pet, and I actually got a little freaked out that he was gone, because it's like investing time in something. Like
Actually, I think
this thing
I
constantly.
might have done it because we were cleaning up the store and I was just like brewing a bunch of them out the door.
No, you didn't do
Talk
anything.
about it, Bill? You gonna be okay?
Be like, hey Sam, are you sweeping the warehouse? Well, I know Billy isn't because he's underneath the racks drawing pictures
Right.
and
Or just like
fucking a Daddy Longlegs.
stunning carpet pads from the top of the
Yeah.
carpet rack.
Power bombing and breaking my foot.
Yeah. Was it worth it? Did you ever get did you actually ever hurt any carpet without hurting yourself?
No, I always hurt myself. One time I speared a roll of pad and my face just bounced off the floor because I speared the roll of pad, hit the pad into the ground, bounced off the pad sideways, could not control anything, and my face just went right to the ground.
Nice.
And Dave Helmbrich saw that.
Nice.
He was just like, he just stood there laughing, of course,
Of course.
Funny.
just staring right at me like, what the fuck just happened?
All right. Since we totally overloaded your gaming segment,
Yes.
I think it's time for bring back segment. If you're
Unless you
ready.
want to talk about Steam controller.
No.
Yeah.
We gotta save that.
All right, save it.
Or do it real quick.
Here's the Steam controller.
Nice.
There's a USB hookup that hooks into it. You use the Steam controller, this Steam controller. This is like the mouse pad, feely. You
Yeah.
can actually use it on the, you hit this little button, ding ding, and then on the front page you can automatically use it when you put the USB in, hit this little button and it connects. And you can use it on the front page to search the web. You can scroll it around. You use this as the thumb pad to do that. Some people might think that's stupid, but what's up?
So you're saying you can control Steam with that thing?
Yes, sure.
That's a great
Once you get past this, the home page and everything like that, you can go right on Steam and use it.
Yeah.
But the good thing is, this is what's funny about it though. I got used to that using the thumb controllers, and then they suggest on Steam that you use the big picture mode.
Yeah.
And then when you use big picture mode, it's actually better to use a regular controller. But so you switch to thumbsticks.
Like
What
this
the
one.
fuck are you laughing at over there, Jimmy?
I was cracking myself up with that.
Because of Steam, controlling Steam. Is this supposed to be a fart joke or poop?
I think so.
Steam in general. Oh shit. That wasn't even that funny. I got.
No, you would do that though. You laugh at the least funniest things.
I know.
Like,
No.
I remember the one show where I was like, oh, they were seeing who gets it the longest the fastest.
Before we just like get off the topic
Okay.
completely.
Yeah.
What about games? How does it work for actual games? Because that's kind of what it's for.
All right, this is what I got the controller for, and this is what I need.
games.
Yeah.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
what it controls. Okay.
You're
now-
worse. You're worse than when we have to listen to you talk about sports.
Yeah.
We make fun of sports and shit like that.
Right.
Now it's our turn.
Yes. Hey, I played like Counter-Strike a little bit.
Yeah. That's Steam.
I don't think this controller would be good for that. But
Throw it away then.
next segment. No, but this is what it's good for, and this is how I found out what I needed.
What
for.
is it good for?
Absolutely not everything, but for what I use it for is so I don't need to. I can lay in bed and play a strategy mouse and keyboard based game. Like on Steam, it'll say this is mostly a mouse and keyboard based game. Before you buy it, so you're aware of this. Well, when you buy the Steam controller, you can actually kick back in bed and use that little thumb pad as the mouse cursor and the little clicky buttons, little triggers, as if you're, clicking the mouse. And for the most part, for games,
Do you ever toggle the knob when you're laying in bed?
when I'm in bed, I love toggling the knob.
How's the stick?
The stick's pretty good. It's firm, just the way I like it. Sometimes I jiggle it a little bit, but sometimes I like the finger the pad.
Yeah, the finger pad.
I'll finger the pad, and it's good for strategy games. There's a lot of strategies that I like to do when I'm fingering the pad, So.
All right.
Ew, fingering the pad.
I know. I was thinking about that. I was like, yeah, it's getting pretty disgusting now.
Next segment.
Yeah. Let's get right into.
Shitty.
Do you have pictures or no?
No, I can't do it because just Google. Just Windows 10 and Google. Just won't let me do it. It's just
Everybody's favorite segment.
new technology won't let me do it.
It's coming back. It's finally back.
Guess who's back?
You better grab some liquor, cause you about to get caught by these semi-useless facts.
Still doesn't make sense.
I know. I don't know why I never fixed it.
You never fix it. Because I was like, you're about to get half cocked. So it's like, you better grab some liquor. Never. Will never be fixed. Still the same old segment. We probably don't even have the fax machine sound.
Yeah.
You do?
What about the shredder?
It's not a fax machine. I have the actual fax machine.
Oh, yeah.
You have it.
Yeah, that's right. I have the fax machine. I'm getting a fax in right now. Anybody could hear that.
Right now?
Right now?
Here's the fax. Did you know that some side effects of being struck by lightning may cause Lichtenberg figures?
What does that mean?
I saw a picture of it. There's people that have been victims of lightning strikes, like on their arms. I don't know if it has something to do with the blood vessels or the blood pouring to the top, but it to the top of their pores. But what happens is they get struck by lightning, and these weird little effects, like little patterns and designs, come up to their arm. So they kind of look like ferns or trees, or it almost looks like a design like as if they were microwaved real quick, and it shows their veins through their arm, but it actually breaks off and looks like little it almost looks like a tattoo.
If only we had a picture.
Yeah, we don't have a picture of it.
So, what was the name of it again?
It's Lichtenberg figures. Yeah, if you look it up, since I don't have a fucking picture, and we're back to pics, Lichtenberg figures. So
Fax it over.
Yeah, let me fax it over to Jimmy. Take a look at it.
Let me see.
I'm faxing it right now. Right now.
Oh, I got it. It's coming in.
What do you think? Look pretty cool?
I think. Let's see.
I'm glad we got that new technology. You know, the fax is going.
Hang on 1 second.
2016. Oh, you're not shredding it, are you?
Just shredded it. I got a new shredder. It's pretty efficient.
Is it? It did sound pretty efficient. It was way better than the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not as loud, you know. What'd you do? Did you shred the other shredder yet, or should you shred it right now?
Wait.
Right
What?
now.
She
Shred
wanna
the other shredder. Did I shred the old shredder?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
still got it.
The funny thing about the Lichtenberg figures is I see them on Daytona prostitutes too. Like Daytona prostitutes have the same design on their arms and their legs, but I think that's just side effects of road rash.
That sounds like a drill.
Do you have another fax?
Yeah, I got another fax coming in.
Or saw or something.
I love how that joke went over really well. I appreciate you guys laughing at that. Not at all.
I was too busy shredding it.
It looks like you're drinking piss.
I know, that's what I was going to say earlier.
Oh.
For some reason, it looks less
Welcome
like
to the
beer
show.
than ever. It actually looks like piss.
It's more pissier than usual. It actually looks like piss. It
Yeah.
actually looks warm, like somebody
No.
just pissed in there.
I couldn't explain it either earlier. It's just, it doesn't look like a cold beer. It looks like
Somebody
just
whipped their cock out, pissed right in your... Speaking of cocks, did you know... I got this fax in right over here. Did you know that the Oldham...
Gary Oldham? The guy from Batman?
The oldest condoms ever found date back to the 1640s.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. It's
I
pretty
heard of
crazy.
that actually. They use didn't they use like some kind of like animal skin? Like
Yeah, but the 1640s, I heard of lambskin condoms, but I thought maybe in the 1800s or
Right.
something. That's
Yeah.
1640s.
Like-
Shit's crazy.
You know what's crazy? Actually, if you were to like think about it, I bet if you ask like younger kids right now, they would think the lambskin came afterwards, like as like a
Like the vegans.
allergy. Yeah, like an
Yeah.
allergy alternative or something. You know?
Would you like a condom? They're vegan.
Right.
That's
Which
how
is
some kid asked.
because it's lambskin. It's actually is non-vegan. The rubber is more vegan than the.
True,
Yeah.
true. Well, it's a good thing that they had condoms back in the 1640s because, you know, you always use protection when banging your sister's tiger.
Nice.
Why the fuck would they need them back then? They were so weird. Like, they were worried about covering their dick. They were banging all kinds of weird shit. Kind of like today.
You didn't want VD even in 1640 AD.
Was it AD?
It had to have been.
yeah,
unless
1640.
It could have been 1640 BC.
No, I doubt that.
That's like
That's before Christ even.
that's like Moses or something.
Always use protection when connecting with
Moses.
Messiah.
It's like Schmoses or something.
Moses?
Yeah.
You get schmoes for your money. So anyways.
Moses.
No, I kind of like that useless fact. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not
You're going to
sure.
keep it? Alright. Well, I got another one coming in. Maybe you'll have to shred this one. Oh. That's my fax machine's not working.
Fax machine.
I don't know, man. They'll have to do its part in this segment.
Maybe it's out of steam.
All right.
Speaking of stink, the lighter was invented before the match. So fart on that for a minute.
What?
I can almost see it because what is the lighter like bang? It's like a Flintstones lighter where it bang like two sticks together.
Why would you instantly go to the Flintstones? Just because Fred did. First of all, Winston commercial.
The
You know,
light.
Fred Flintstone did do the Winston commercial.
Yeah, but his lighter would be like rub two sticks together or something on
Yeah.
on the little
It
lighter.
was actually called a stick instead of a bic.
I don't believe that. That can't be true.
You know, there's no.
I
See,
don't have any other facts to back it up.
was
So.
it really a lighter?
Why
or
would
was
they
it?
invent the match if they already had the lighter? That's what I don't get.
They still use matches now though, because you. Now wait a minute. What kind of lighter are you talking about? Are you talking about the thing you go like this with?
It could be because they actually did
Striker. It's a striker.
flint. Yeah, just a flint. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's probably a striker.
Well, that's a striker then. That's not a lighter.
That's not a
Well,
lighter.
it says the lighter was invented before the match, and just cowboys still wanted to look cool and light a match on their boot.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
they never invented the match if there was already a lighter.
Wouldn't look as cool. I think that's all. The only thing is cowboy
Somebody,
doesn't
like,
want to go like
Here's
this.
a lighter, which
Mhm.
Zippos look cool anyways.
Right.
You have a nice, cool Zippo or whatever they had, and they're like,
Right.
we need to create some stupid thing out of wood called a match.
Uh-huh. I
Now,
think
I
it
know
all revolves around farts.
Now, what did they use the light fires like in the 1600s? Like just
Lambskin condoms.
They might have had lighters. I don't know.
yeah, maybe.
If that was before matches, a lighter.
Because I know there's the striker thing. Like,
Yeah.
those Boy Scouts are
Still
just
seems like it sucks.
what?
Speaking of sucking,
Still seems like it sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's a really good fact, and I have to look that up because
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
That wasn't very useless.
no, I got a
Some-
useless one.
It is semi-useless, I guess.
Let me find a useless one. Hang on a second. I got to really dig deep into this fax machine. It's old, but I know it's interesting.
Man, your fax machine's got some gas or something.
Get for digging deep. Got this fax right here. Just fret off the press.
Man, that thing's really crinkling those papers up.
I know. It's
No, I
almost
think it's the
like-
way he's grabbing it. He's pulling it out. As
Yeah.
Is it getting like streaky as you're pulling it? Did it
No,
actually? Did you pull
I
it?
pull
so
it all the
fast
time.
that
I pull it all the
it's really
time, and
supposed
it's
to be
never
the
wrinkled.
match was invented before the lighter, and you just pulled it so fast,
I keep pulling it,
reversed it.
and it never gets wrinkled.
Nice. All right. What's
This
this?
paper looks like I used it 5 times already. Oh wait, almost there. Number 4 of the faxes. 10% of photos ever taken were taken in the last 12 months.
Really?
Yep. You should know because you downloaded all of them onto your computer.
If you
What?
you downloaded, I don't know. I think there was like a. I think he's calling you. What's his name from Subway?
Yeah,
Jared?
Yeah.
What's his name?
No, but even
Jared.
when you do download, every time you look at a picture on the internet, you do download it, so.
Yeah.
No, he said taken or something, right?
Yep. 10% of all photos ever taken were taken in the last 12 months.
Like
And
not
a
down.
lot of them are probably pornography.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. I know you're sure. They're on your computer.
No,
like
they're
you
probably
said.
selfies, mostly.
Or
Maybe.
just any. I mean, they're all gonna add up, whether it's selfies or whatever.
Yeah.
8%
I saw
of
a
those,
picture.
10%.
Sorry to shit on your useless facts, but I saw a picture from like 1938 or something, and it was the first selfie ever taken by some lady.
Oh, God, I walked in.
Before that, it might have been like 1898.
The freaking gas station has selfie sticks they sell for your phone now.
That's
Right there.
selfie stick.
Right at the counter, I was almost going to point out to because I was with Mom, and I was just going to be like, there's selfie sticks.
Have either of you ever taken a selfie?
No. Well, yeah. Because I was going to take one for this show and use it as my face or something.
You're gay.
How am I gay?
Automatically. You took
No,
a
I need a picture of myself, just like you guys had when you're photoshopping your faces for the show.
But did you
I just-
hold the camera out?
No,
and take...
I just held it to my face like this.
No, that's
It's
gay.
not like this. No, I didn't do that. I didn't
That's
go
gay.
It just proves how.
like this.
If
How-
I'm gonna take a selfie, it's gonna be like from my camera right here and take a picture of myself. I'm not holding it.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I meant, like this. I just went like this. I didn't go like this and show my arm purposely and go,
You're still holding the thing taking the picture of you.
yeah, how else do you take a picture of yourself?
Right here with my camera.
Oh, I didn't have this camera yet.
That's what I'm saying. You got to figure out something else.
It just proves when you
No,
get
I went like
something
this and took a picture of my face, no arm or anything. I was just like, I needed like a, it was like a, it looked like a freaking,
Okay.
it looked like a freaking driver's license picture for Christ's sake. It wasn't anything flattering and stupid.
My only thing is
It
there's
wasn't
only
like
maybe
Yeah.
like 50 pictures ever with Sam in them. Maybe 70. So 1 out of 70,
they're all on Google.
1 out of 70 has been a selfie. So that makes you like 7% gay.
It's not a selfie if you don't go like if you're purposely making it look like you took a picture of yourself.
I still give you 1.
What about the one photo he
You gotta
took sucking a
you gotta,
guy's dick?
like, have other people take a lot of pictures of you to get
No.
your percentage down of gay.
Just take snapshots of the show. There we go.
All right.
Every frame of this video counts.
What about the picture where your penis was touching another penis?
Well,
That's not gay.
Okay. As long as it's two tips touching.
because the balls
Sorry.
had to touch. Yeah.
Oh, if the balls touch, then it's gay. Okay.
Yeah.
Which there's nothing wrong with that.
Damn, that was a pretty good. I like that fact too. The 10%.
Not
The
bad.
balls. Oh.
Selfie sticks and
But
selfies.
it's gonna, like, if that fact was from like 3 months ago, it might have already changed.
Could have been.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
it might,
Yeah,
it's
but
gonna
no.
level off soon.
No, it doesn't change, and here's the reason why. Because still today, it could be 10% of all photos being taken in the last 12 months. It's a percentage based on a yearly snapshot.
Ever.
No, in the last 12 months. 10% of all the photos ever taken were taken in the last 12 months. That fact can
Right.
continue every year exactly the same.
No, because that 12 months, this past 12 months, there were so many that
Mhm.
that next 12 months, it's going to go down to 8% of all the pictures.
No.
7.
No.
Yes.
Based on that fact, they're basically saying no matter what, this is percentages based on a year. So if it's 2,000 photos 12 months ago and it's 4,000.
They're saying from 1900, or pictures were like the 1800s.
Yeah.
From 1850 till now,
hmm
there was 90%. Did you say 10% of all pictures?
10% of all pictures, yeah.
Okay. So from 1850 until
The last 12 months, last year.
2015,
Yep.
there was 90% of the pictures.
Yeah.
That next time, there's only 10%, or there's been 10%.
hmm
But every year, they're going to add so many that not as many people are going to take more pictures. Like, next year, there might not be more pictures than last year. So that percentage is going to go down.
But there could be more too. We don't know for sure.
There could be.
Could
But it's-
percentage could actually go up. But I think they're just doing it at an average on a yearly basis, basically.
I don't know. I don't take a.
For the next 5-10 years.
I don't take a lot of pictures. I'm gonna look at the ones I got, and they're all like pictures of floors and shit.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Because you gotta take them for customers and stuff. Yeah.
Delete those.
Take pictures of shit for
Actually, I did delete those. Oh, one's with Dickie holding a broom and a dustpan. That's funny.
Why do you got that in there?
A bunch of pictures of
Do you have-
the store.
Do you have any more facts?
Yeah, speaking of Dickies, there's scientists are able to genetically modify mosquitoes that only have dicks.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. That was fast. It popped right out. You see that? It says here, even though I read it before it came out, scientists are able to genetically modify mosquitoes, making them male only. And I guess this is supposed to stop the mosquitoes from happening. So
That's a good idea.
seems
No, it's
like
not a
it.
good idea. You can't have that.
You
Why?
can. Fuck mosquitoes.
That would kill our whole ecosystem. We'd
Yeah,
die.
right. Fuck mosquitoes.
No way. It's got to be the same thing as the bees, where they
Fucking
say,
turn them. Why don't they just genetically modify them to not bite? Or
there
something.
you go. That's what they should do.
Well,
Yeah,
then
they
they'll
did. They
die.
called them love bugs, and it
But-
didn't work. They got
know,
all over
but
the place, and they
Just
sucked.
make something else for the fish to eat or something. I don't know.
No, have mosquitoes, instead of needing blood, need the water to survive. So they just go like suck up some water instead of blood.
Vamigos, vegan mosquitoes.
Damn, I like that fact too.
Yeah. So scientists are able to genetically modify mosquitoes and make them male only. Donald Trump says, "Why don't we just build a bigger fence?"
What? I don't get that. I don't know. About them, is this still on the mosquitoes?
Stop the mosquitoes.
What does that have to do with mosquitoes?
It had to be a pretty fucking big fence. That's all I'm saying. With a net on it, maybe.
I don't even get it.
Well, what's there to get?
There's a wall.
It's a
Let's
wall.
build the wall.
A wall would have made more sense than a fence.
Yeah. So.
Well, you knew what I was talking about, though, so.
Yeah, but it made it sound worse since you said fence.
Well, I mean, if you're going to build a fence, build something out of a screen, it's not going to be a screen wall. It'll be a screen fence. So I had to say bigger fence.
Make a big screen room.
Do you have more facts?
No.
Okay.
What do you think about that last one?
They're all pretty good, actually.
Except for the last one.
I liked it.
The Trump? Let's talk about the Trump thing. Just a second. I like the mosquito fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like the Trump thing was stupid, too.
Trump building a bigger fence.
Yeah.
Well, he'll just say that anyways, so I'll be right no matter what.
Let's see.
2-story fence. It's probably already 2 stories.
I'm going to try and make a call real quick. If not, then we'll have to...
Shitty.
Maybe you should do shitty aftermath before you make the call, because it might relate to poop.
No, it's not going to relate to poop. I know it's going to relate to... Actually, I kind of don't, but... Schmoses probably isn't going to answer.
Who are you calling?
Schmoses.
Schmoses Shalom.
Oh, okay. Could be poop related.
Hello.
Yo.
Yo.
What up,
Is this
Schmoses?
Schmoses law firm?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Alright.
What's going on?
This
Right
is,
now?
to all the schmoes out there, this is our number one schmo, Schmoses Shalom.
Cole's gonna say it.
I want you to tell a story about gum that makes you a cheap Jew.
Okay. Alright, I think you could do better.
I could do better?
Yeah.
Alright, so there was one thing that I learned about Schmoses that made me realize he was very cheap. When we, that I had learned from somebody else. So I was asking him if it was true one day about how he had used one piece of gum for like over a year or somewhere around a year with one piece of gum. And Schmoses, could you shed some light on this?
To your part of the sea.
I want you to teach a do-it-yourself tactic to keep gum good for a year.
Schmoses might be high right now. Really?
Most definitely stoned.
Schmoses got stoned?
Did you write the 10 Commandments on a stone? Is that what you're saying?
No. I would probably say maybe a little bit of bubble gum, a little bit of sugar. Sugar, the flavor saver, you know.
Right. Did you happen to do some heroin or something, Schmoses? Or some kind of opiate? You're like so out of it. Or were you sleeping?
Yeah, just I was asleep.
Ah.
I just woke up.
Yeah.
You fucking woke him up. You woke up Schmoses.
Yeah, I didn't get my heads up. I was supposed to heads up.
I gave you like 3 texts.
And then you just fucking called and we were just like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna wake up Schmoses. He's trying to part the sheets right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're not red.
My bad.
No, that's all good.
Well, this makes for a good program.
Can you give one example of recently when you've done something very cheap that you're quite proud of?
Let's see. I'm all scarred.
He's not even awake right now.
Yeah, no.
He's so cheap that he's not even spending time on you.
Yeah. Right, well, how much
Time
do I
is-
pay you
Because
to
time is
talk?
money.
How much do I gotta pay you to
Thanks,
talk?
Billy.
How much you gotta pay him to talk? He's bribing him now. What do I gotta do to make you Moses right now?
All right. Well, what we'll do is we will let you go and get back to counting your
Money.
quarters that jump over the fence or whatever pennies
He's
jump
gotta
over the fence.
count the sheep. He's got to put back on his ark.
Careful,
Yeah.
because Trump might build a fence to where the sheep can't jump over it. Might wanna be
All right, man.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'll give you a better heads up next time, I guess. So your heads
All
up
right.
and not laying down.
Yeah.
It better be on a penny.
Sure.
Heads up.
All right. Heads
See you
up.
later.
Cool. Thanks.
Later.
Bye, Schmoses. Thank you. Thank you for that.
Oh,
Compelling. How did
I
it go?
knew-
That's called
I already knew it. As soon as you called him, it's just like he didn't even make a word. He's just like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That might be our new sound drop. Does it?
Right now.
All right.
Get more right now.
Shitty Aftermath. Outro. Good to be, everybody.
see you in a minute.
Bad B. Bad R for radio. Capital R. Well, good thing that was just Smosius and not Jake. We should call Jake next time.
Maybe that could be his. If we just call him and it's just the worst sleepy call ever.
I just love how you're like, did you just shoot up heroin or?
That's what it seemed like. I didn't even know. So here's what we're gonna do next. You guys know what's coming up this weekend, right?
We're all gonna buy tickets to see Schmoses live in concert.
I'm gonna be playing video games.
I'm gonna be playing with my dinghy.
It is the big game. The
No, it's not. I know it's not the Super Bowl yet.
Playing with my dinghy still.
Super Bowl. It's a Super Bowl.
Wait, isn't the Super Bowl already?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was until like March.
We can't say Super Bowl.
Oh,
March Madness.
Superb L.
We're gonna do Super Bowl superlatives.
Nice.
And like we did last year.
Can't wait for the Slurp Your Bowel.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, here we go. First thing that comes to your head.
I don't think there's any wafers inside.
Most likely to be in a Wrigley's gum commercial.
I'd say most likely that he came out head first.
Most likely to say
His ears are kind of like.
what? Yeah.
He totally came out head first. And he might have actually come out being shot from from a bow. Possibility.
Right.
God, good thing he didn't come out the other direction. He wouldn't have came out.
No, that would hurt really bad.
Likely to be eerie. All right, let's move. You ready to move to the next one? Or you got anything?
No, that was pretty much it. That's it. We're done with him.
Okay.
Christ.
He actually looks like too smart to be playing football. From like the head up.
Yeah.
Like
I
if you
wonder
look
what
at
it is.
Take-
I wonder what it is.
right here.
They look like they're photoshopped on.
It
Like
does
his
kinda
head
look
does,
like that.
doesn't it? Like his head's too small.
No,
For his body.
it looks like the glasses are photoshopped on. They look
Oh.
like they're fake. They have white around them, like there's pixels and shit.
Yeah, no, it's just because I zoomed in, like too much.
No, but I mean, it looks like a white outline, like where people usually mess up in Photoshop when they add something in.
Yeah.
I don't know. On
No,
the
he
inside,
doesn't have the glasses. Maybe they're actually white inside. I think.
least likely to play football.
I know.
I think he's doing a nerd face routine.
Yeah,
Right. Urkel.
that's his white face. Yeah,
He's definitely
Urkel's big cousin or some shit.
yeah.
possibility. I don't got too much for this guy. He just came right out of the box too nerdy, and it caught me off guard. It wasn't funny as much as it was nerdy, so I just didn't go with it. Because literally, you changed it, and this is not a black thing because I wouldn't understand. But you changed it from you changed it from the one guy to him, and it's just like you put glasses on him. And maybe, no, I mean,
his ear's normal.
No,
I
I'm
gotta
just
go
saying.
back to Moses and see if that was wrong. What you
I told you I wouldn't understand.
that was wrong. All right.
He's got nice teeth
Wait,
too. That's basically what I'm saying. Is he also has a good set of nice white teeth, like chompers. And
Just
I
like
don't
the same,
mean.
just like this guy too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, that guy has better. And what I mean by white teeth. Just move on.
You mean not the particular pigment of his skin?
No, I didn't mean that he has the teeth of a white man.
That's
They always
what-
think they have whiter teeth anyway, because it's just the
All right,
comparison.
Now we're gonna do contrast.
we're done.
Actually, I take it back. He does not have a good set of white teeth. He has Butthead's teeth from Beavis and Butthead.
He does exactly. All right, next one. Which those two players are like the two like best players.
Oh, now they're players just because they're black.
Well, there's
Most likely be the last guy, but got bleached.
Jesus.
I can't even see this. Oh, there it is.
Most likely to
Most likely to have
have a
chunk
hickey on his
love.
fucking neck. Let's look at him hickey on his neck.
Oh yeah, that is true. Most likely to have chunk love him.
I think most likely to, if you were to spin him around in a chair, you will find that there's actually an axe stuck to the back of his head.
Nice. Dude, tell me this eye right here is not like Sloth's eye. Like he's got one like.
Totally.
One he's looking at you, and the other one's
His
looking
neck,
at me.
his neck is wider than his head too.
But I didn't notice the hickey right here. He's got a hickey going on.
Yeah.
Most
Did he
likely
strangle
to.
too? He's got red on each side.
He's a redneck.
He just got done playing. That's all. You know, they roughed him up
Speaking
a
of
little bit.
redneck, most likely to be from Oak Hill.
That's funny because I was going to say most likely to watch the show.
Yeah.
I like how you were on offense to us. You didn't quite go to Edgewater. You went a little bit beyond it.
Yeah.
You know what's weird is like, how do you get that big with a mouse so small? Like, how's he even?
Look at his head compared to his neck. His head's way too small for his neck too.
Yeah.
How did he get over here?
Smaller for his head.
How did he get to where he is today? That's what I want to know. Who pieced the puzzle together? We need to build a bigger fence.
Oh my gosh. All right, next one. One of these is a coach. I don't know if it's this next one or not. Oh no, that's You guys know who that is, right?
Yeah, Peyton.
Most likely to steal all of your cheese.
I don't even get that.
I can't even say because I actually know him too well. Because it's just like most
Right.
likely to be Peyton Manning.
It is Ratatouille, right?
No. It's shit, I was trying to it's Dan Aykroyd from Coneheads kind of, but not coned. Just
Anybody remember the head from MTV? MTV's the head,
Yes.
the cartoon.
Yes.
I
Most
think
likely
so.
They got an alien inside that fucking dome.
The same thing we're gonna do every night, Peyton. Oh wait. No. Try to
It's totally the brain.
yeah.
Oh God.
Can't make fun of Peyton Manning. Respect
Bobby,
Peyton
We just
Manning,
did.
bro.
Bobby the Brain Manning.
Yes. I'm gonna end it on that one. That was good. All right, last one. That's the coach of, or the assistant coach of the Denver Broncos.
Most likely to be in a Tim and Eric skit.
Most likely to be the turtle from Neverending Story.
Oh my, yes.
I didn't know this was Super Bowl turtle tips.
Yeah.
Superior turtle tips.
I can't even think of a good one for him. I thought it was gonna be so easy and good, but
I think that's maybe what he was thinking about when he ate too much Chipotle.
Live action Pillsbury Doughboy.
Most likely to voice Italian video game plumber guy. He looks like the voice actor for Mario, kinda.
Oh yeah, he does.
Kinda. Let me look him up again real
You're
quick.
going Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm going most likely to be blasted.
Yeah, actually, he
by
does look a
Dan
lot like
Aykroyd-
him.
by Dan Aykroyd from the Ghostbusters.
Is that a slime joke?
No, that's a Stay Puft Marshmallow joke.
Oh.
Because like I was thinking, like right here, it does kind of look like the same chin and stuff that the slime, like the green slime character had right here.
It
Oh,
almost
yeah.
looks like it's green pigment. Most
Yeah.
likely to surprise you if you scroll down from the picture, you'll find a midget in front of him.
He kind of does look like he would have a van with candy in it, right? But
Kind of looks like he'd promote Subway.
He might be a manager of Subway.
Jared or something.
He's Jared's manager.
That is, I think that's the last one.
That's probably good. Nope.
There's Arrow Man.
Is that the same guy?
Black Arrow.
All right, let's.
A Black Arrow. Save that. You gotta save that. He's our mascot now. He's the Black Arrow.
Freaking Kanye West goes into football.
Most likely to say, I thought y'all had dental here. Semi-racist show? Where
I didn't realize how big
we're
of
going here?
a head Peyton Manning has.
I know. That's
Oh,
why.
God.
Forehead especially.
Call back Schmoses real quick.
All right, everybody. Officially.
You should
Wow.
wait a minute. You should call back Schmoses and say, I gave you a heads up. I just called you 10 minutes ago.
Nice.
You didn't give me a heads up. I called you.
Oh, why did I do that? I'm doing the outro again. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, might as well.
I gotta piss so fucking bad.
I want to be a pisser so fucking bad.
Goodbye, all you shithead money ogres.
Oh, no.
Goodbye, you schmozuses.
Don't do it. Don't do it.